Hello, sweet, lovely people. Let me try to get the right mouse buttons. Clicks, I should say. Hi. I think we're here, right? I think everything is back in order. Had some difficulties with all the screens. It's what you get when you press the wrong button and some things start to shut down. We're back. We're here. We're back in Hytale. I will click the game so we get to see a little bit more. How is everyone doing? I truly hope you're all doing okay, because that's what life should be. Let me put one more thing over there because I can't see the chat, funnily enough. There we go. Should be there. I see just flipping work. It echoes off in the distance. I hope not. I will echo back, you know. Mooncove is there. Jalapeno, Mama Moon, here to support Gran. I have to leave the house, but I'm gonna try to keep the phone open to support the video. I'll peek and comment if I can. You're so sweet. Thank you so very much. Gerald, don't forget to hit the like, y'all. Don't forget it. People, we're going to try to build a little bit more. I have had a bit of a rough day. This a little pre-warning. I'm sort of doing okay, but just so you know, I look a bit sad. It's got reasons. People, I moved all my animals to an area where I think they should live. And that created a lot of space, if I'm totally honest. Yeah, I closed the door. We've got the sheep living over there. And I don't know what's going on, but I've got the feeling that animals do spawn in. And because we had like 6 or 7 sheep, including the little ones. Well, I've got more now. And look at them. They're all in their little happy pen. I just decided to go around it. This is, of course, not done, but they needed to get out of my way for when we're ready to do a path and crops and all that. I just wanted to make sure that I got sort of an idea in my head where I wanted all the animals. Yeah, you've got a new spot, I know. Of course, the torches are not staying. That's just all to light it up, because I've noticed that if it's not lit up, you do get wolves spawning in, and those things only on hens with the tail, whatever they are. No, night crow. I don't know their name. So I decided to just throw loads and loads of torches out, in the hope that the animals are not getting harmed. I don't know if the wolves do anything to them, but Clementi Jane, hi! The torches are growing nicely. A bumper crop of torches. Well, you will see how well it's lit up once it's once it is nighttime. And it helps out. It does. It really does. The bad enemies are spawning less. This is bird area. Hi. And I just planted some crops, so I can't forget what they're eating. I thought it was the best way to deal with. I'm constantly like, what do I feed them? Now, I now know that if I take some cotton, if I take some corn, and if I take some chilies, I should be able to feed everything that lives here. I hope. What did I do? I set the rabbits, I set them free, as I said I would do, because I actually think that is nicer. Oh, they're asleep. Oh. Those two are still living over there. They haven't... Oh, hi. I want to say they haven't moved, and now they go. Okay, point proven. Thank you. Well, the rabbits seem to be very happy. Need to plant some carrots, maybe, if they stay there. What else did we move? What else did we have? Of course, the goats and the horses. That's what we're going to do tonight. These beautiful dots here are just my indication of, hey, would it be nice if we make a path like so? That's why these are here. Just to help me out with my thoughts. Did you know we need 2 types of chickens? One type of chicken will give eggs, one type to give feathers. I did not know. The normal chickens always give me eggs. And I do know that the birds that you can't tame, those bigger ones, if you put those to sleep, then you get black feathers. But that's probably maybe not the feathers that you mean. Which chickens do give feathers then? I've got 3 types there. Well, if they're all counted as chickens. What did I do with my horses? Here, I placed them here. I had to think. Yay, raining again. I'm so sorry. Just passing by. I put them in an area and I put them together with the goats because I used to have a horse when I was a lot younger. And that horse did not have another horse as a friend, but that horse had a goat as a friend, and that really, really worked. Look at him. See that? He's pestering my little foal. And it actually made me think... Yeah, kitty here. Hi. That actually made me think of like, oh, that might actually be funny to do again. Don't shoot the horses. Let's put a few more up. Buggers, they keep spawning. Oh, it looked like a baby lamb. It's a baby goat. So I decided to put those together because I think that might be... It's a bit nostalgic for me. Yeah, if you have a chicken coop, those will give eggs. If you have chickens without a coop, you tame them. And then you can use snips to give... Oh? But they can be tamed then? Or do you then also need them untamed? I don't have a coop at the moment because all I did was move the animals. So if I go there with scissors... Skrill is red. Yeah, those... So I'm trying to understand. The normal chickens without a coop, you can put scissors on to get feathers. Is that what you're saying? So monsters don't attack your herd. That's great. I'd have a real... Now, I don't know, because that wolf that spawned here was really fancying my... He's here again, see? And now I don't know. It is lighter here, but maybe... So I don't know if that stops it. Oh. I don't know if that stops it. So I actually don't know if they would attack, or that the fence is stopping, preventing, or that he just spawns in and would otherwise also have done, because I could have sworn I didn't have any enemies during the night when I didn't have this all set up. So I'm a little bit baffled how it works, honestly. Not entirely sure. Country lady, hi! I lost track of time. Oh, but you're here. We only started. We're still doing the round. I just showed where all the animals are going, and in principle are, if you want to call it that. I just showed that the chickens are over there. Well, all my birds in principle, except for the turkeys. They're still there. I just realized. I've got the sheep in a new pen there. And I've moved the goats and the horses together there. Oh, and then of course those, I don't know their names, but the ones that we found in the snow biome. I've placed those in a pen already in that little bit of snow that we've got over there. And that's all we did, country ladies. So you didn't miss anything just yet. We're going to make a day though. Because the torches are nice, but... Feed them to tame, then snip them. Huh. That means that I actually should also get a few chickens outside that don't get a coop. So I can do those for the feathers. Is there already a real purpose for the feathers? Just flipping work or... Because I actually wanted to keep this very simple with just coops. Up, 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 up. Thank you. So somewhere around those trees, you know, so they can go inside. I don't know if they all go inside. I've never had the red and the yellowish ones in a coop. They've always been in that little square that I had for everyone. But maybe... Hey, they finally moved. Oh, they're just moving back. Maybe I should keep a little area then for the ones that are not getting a house. It sounds so wrong. Oh. I didn't know. That must be new, right? Not much use, but need 100 to make the special doll at the farmer's bench. Special doll? What? Is that a new upgrade thing? We still need to upgrade the workbench, by the way, but we need to go to the spooky zone. Oh, this is handy. Can I jump over? Sort of. What doll is that? Special doll. Is selling? Yeah. This is saplings. Seedlings. I'm missing 2. Oh, the 200 memories I first need to do. Okay. And then this. Oops. Maybe this one then, which I haven't unlocked. First need 200 memories. I have 2 chicken pens, one with a coop and one without. Yeah, exactly. I think I have to just divide that now then. Well, that's for when we're ready. I'm not doing anything, you whippies. For when we're ready, I'm first going to try to make something for the horses and the goats. Are they still up there, or... Let's a quick check, because I keep losing animals, and then sometimes they return, and other times they're just gone permanently. I can't see them, they're too high up. Yeah, there they are. Hi. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Hi. Getting a few daggers in your face. They also don't have long legs anymore. That's... Oh, you didn't have them anyway. I thought you stood a little bit higher on the legs than that you're doing. Okay. Oh, and I want to come back to something, because I said that, and now I don't have the right example here, but that this would not drown animals. Well, it hadn't happened, but it does drown animals. So I will show you what I did. The babies, if they go in, it's really, really strange, but they are in that puddle because it is so undeep. And one did die in it. So what I did do now is I took half it away. So it's only one set of stairs, and now it's going okay, because this way with these blocks they can't get in it at all. Sort of this grass make them step over in one go. So far so good. So please know that I have to come. Yeah, there he goes. See, they sort of walk over. Now it's now it's fine. But they do drown if you've got a double. So if you've got stairs and then stairs on the other side is too deep. Somehow. But they seem pretty happy. Okay. Oh, are we having fun? Fine. The Breakfast Club was released 41 years ago. So welcome to the Breakfast Club, country lady. You're in the town. Oh, no. Oh, let me get rid of the torch. Not new, but I think it's a lost item. It takes a ton of materials to make. Oh my goodness. Well, I first need 200 memory, so that's already something. What did I do? I think I've got all my stuff handy placed outside, not things that I thought we might need. I do want to use the same materials as that I did for that one, because I actually like the combination very much, and I think since we started that and I've got it on the house and I've got it there, I think I should continue with it. We could work with details to make it differently. I did set a little bit of a line out yesterday when I was like, yeah, what am I going to do? But I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do this. I do want to have just a very big, yeah, what do we call it? It's not going to be stables, you know, it's a 3x3 and the horse fits in. I don't want that. I actually want more of an open area where they could just walk in from one side. And that's what I set out here. And I first thought maybe we do I will leave this, but I'm not entirely sure if I still want to do this. Because I thought, oh, we make a big door over there. And then have a little area what is really outside. I might do, or I change my mind and then we don't. I want to start with building something here, which could also change size. This is just a rough indication for me to work with. They go walkabouts. Yeah. Looks like you're punching them. No, I wasn't. That would have been a very an optimistic, like, hey, come on, we're going to do something. Not again, like last time. It really was a smack in the face. Oh my gosh. Poor things. Literally didn't know what was hitting them. The dagger, I don't know. You never know what's coming up. So I will put this here, there. That's last minute work. We will need wood. I will need planks. Let me first set up. I think I'm going to stick with softwood. I think I set that out with hardwood, but I'm not gonna. I do like the basalt. Excuse me? What the heck? Sorry? Who are you talking to? They can get really, by the way, in distress in the evening if there's a creature coming, a mob or something. You know, because they all start to make panic sounds. That's how I knew that there were animals in the pen. It's really funny because I honestly didn't know that they would, but they do react. Let me see, what did I do again? Because I think I had 4, just like here. One, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Then I had a beam. Did I make the flowery ones? Blocks. I don't know what the name is. Yeah, I did. These, the ornate planks. Oh yeah. That one. I'm trying to think how I want to do it. First of all, I do want to have the softwood. That's absolutely for sure. That's where the torch came from. Come on. Thank you. Because if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the middle. Oh, I counted right. Well, that's a plus. Boom. think I had rough blocks, but I want to see both, actually. I think I did with basalt. But what does it look like? Because what I want to do again, what I really truly liked was... but I'm afraid I find that too much, you know? I think I like it more when you've got a little bit of difference. I think I did it there too, didn't I? Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, see that contrast I like more. I like that more than when everything is in brick or not. Let me know what you think, because I might copy myself and then you might have another idea, and I'm absolutely open to ideas. Let me see. We have got those. That will be for the window, kind of. Weird mechanism to handle other weird mechanisms. Hang on. I think swimming lessons. I find it odd that they drown. Honestly. Oh, that was one too many. I don't fully understand, because it is so undeep, you know. It is so it, in my book, it doesn't make sense. But they do, and I did lose one of them. And since I don't have that many adults, I assume that it was a little one. But it's not nice if you come in the pen and you think it is safe and then you find pork chops, you know. That's not what I want to find in my worlds. I don't. Oh, that was a good one. Focus. I'm trying. That was also a good one. Then this, if I... Oh, this I don't know yet. Because this was based on that we make a big door here. And then we could make a door going in here towards stables. But I might... Let me first build this up. Then we can see. Then I can see better and judge better. So we do... 2, 3... Hello? Thank you. And then I need to do one more because I need something to lean onto. There. Might not have enough logs, but we will see that then. Come on. One, 2, 3. Yeah, in the bottom bit. Yeah, I did have 4. Boots. That will be beginning of the door. Well, depending on. I was always slapping animals in Minecraft by mistake too. It's so easy done, eh? It's so easy. If you happen to not think about left click or right click. And honestly, now I have to think like, which one was which one again? I think left click was always the good one, and right click, was it the other way around? I haven't played Minecraft in so long. Oh, I should have done the block first. I'm a dum-dum. So I want them to go the same way, just like I did back then. I like it when the long sides have got the beam going along with them. But it also means that I need a lot more wood than that I have here. Luckily I've got, so... Girls. Come on. I just said I need wood. Would be so nice if they can just... You know, shelter, the idea. They're pixels, I know, but still. Contrast is always good. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of difference. Also to create... But I saw it. To create the feeling that you I don't know, it creates a little bit of is it depth? I'm not entirely sure. But if you do everything the same, then it gets very, very boring very quick. Oh, almost in the right spot. Just like that one. Great, yeah. I like the contrast. Yeah, I also think that that darker basalt block works really well with the wood. And then especially if you do the details like we've got them over there, that worked out well. So I want to block this side actually completely off. Oh. And then here I still doubt. Because if you see the amount of horses, if you just want to make it realistic, how many horses do I have? I've got... Here, see that they react to the wolves? I knew there was something here. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, it's okay. Oh. See that they react if there's something threatening. Because they're normally always with the noses here in the corner, so... Okay, but I've got 4 adult horses. I've got quite a bit of foals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4 goats, if I'm not mistaken. Or did I lose one? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, 4. And a baby. So if you imagine that, then you can't have a very small stable. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. No, exactly. It makes no sense. Indeed, the spiky bushes. And the weird thing is, in this game, if they come across something like we had last week, they just stay in that situation. And that's so strange to me. In real life, an animal would always try to get out, you know? That doesn't make sense. Nah, I've solved it, so I'm already very happy that that worked out. Oh, I had one here. But yeah, it doesn't take away that when you then see that floating, it's just not fun, you know? It's not how it should be. Come have a look. It's going to be a new home. Sort of. And I was not going to do big, remember? Remember that I said that? In the old days? Ah, what do I do here? Do I leave this already open? I might do. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna just... What do you think? If we just make this a big area... where they can just walk in and out. So if this would be the total width, we could close that side and the same do here. And then the rest is in principle free available. And then make a little overhang just in front of it. Maybe that makes more sense. I want to actually have also a simple barn. Because I just think that is... Normally people do that for the cows. I apparently do it for the horses. You know, that simple barn. Pixels have feelings too. Well, I have feeling for the pixels. I think that is the main thing, Calamity Jane. I hate it. I hate it when they die. I really do. Find it so difficult. Coming down. And that means that we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're getting one there. And then that one can go and that one can go. Then we just follow the pattern like we did. And then here we're coming over. Like so. And then we make an overhang on this side. I think that might look good. Well, that's what I hope. We're getting these sticking out again. Let me see. Might as well do the planks, your details for later. And I saw these. If you make the brick walls, you can make these basalt brick walls, and they look actually really cool. Look at that. So I thought maybe we can do details with them. I'm not entirely sure. And not like so, but you get the idea. There where it's appropriate, we could put them down. But they looked so cool. I thought I'd make a few. Let me see. There. And then we're getting those two. Maybe I should just do this. Might be a bit boring. I might change this later. But for now, I'm going to make the walls the way I had them. And there doesn't have to be a go-through like I have in the big barn. Because the big barn is really ready for a walkway, a path. But this one isn't. This is, of course, just for the pixels. For my pixel friends. I like that combination a lot. I really do. Demonic Foxy, hi! Oh, that's not fun. Rest up, girl. Absolutely rest up. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure, because now I'm doing completely what we have, but we could maybe... I've got many types of windows now. Let me see. Bonk. Let me put these in another... How does that look? I'm afraid that that's not gonna look good, but I wanna try. Don't know what you think. That's a little bit more cold, more... This brings it a little bit more alive, I find. It's a bit warmer because of the wood, maybe. What do you think? With the... What is it? Iron windows or pens? No detention, no. You could make stalls inside just for looks, but you would not see. No, exactly. We could. We will put something in. We could try to, for example, put them in squares like so and give the idea of, and then have this area in front of it together with sort of the same area in front of the whole build as open. I'm not entirely sure. We will have to see. I think I like that more, but I'm curious. Nice railings. Iron makes it looks like a prison. Yeah, that's what I think too. It's cold, I think. Which is better. Wood slat look. Yeah, that's what I think too. And we just put these back. And I have these in there because they were actually constantly looking outside there. And oh gosh, that's sometimes very hard to put that on top. And those darn wolves were constantly through here. It felt like they were biting. It's not true, but it felt like. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And with that, I made it. They all went to another side. They were very happy that I did that for them. So that was pointless. I just didn't take it away yet. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Hang on, it's leaking still. I do want to continue this. So I feel like we want to have a bit of light inside, you know? That has to be open and not dark. Because that's so easy done. Yeah. The only thing that I didn't make, I think, enough or at all, I can't remember, is what's going in the floor, like all those types of dirt. So that's something that I have to make. That roof is going to be huge anyway. There's no roof just yet, sweetheart. There's you can't pet when you've got your hands full. There you go. You might smack him one. You know what I'm wondering? This is going to be big anyway, because if you've got that roof system. Because even if you make this lower, you know, like, I don't know where you... It has to be realistic. So that means 3 up needs to be at least. Then you could do the beam, so but then it's only 1 block lower, so that's not going to help me. So I think this will be getting a rounded roof anyway, like I've got over there. I hope I point that out right, you know, that we've got this again. But then maybe let it stick over a little bit. Because I don't want it flat. Can we... This is now 5, eh? Yeah, so I need a block too. Yeah, if I were to make these stables, like what we said, if I were to do that, then we could leave this open. I wonder what you all think. Because I could make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stables here. Or we leave this open. Difficult, eh? I thought I had an idea, but I'm changing my mind as we go along now. That I'm like, what do? Do I make it more like a normal barn, or do we want to try to have it more of as an outside area? That's what I don't see at the moment. Like, what makes more sense? Because if you're standing here, let me see. Can we see that from here? Also, area-wise, I need to tower up, I guess. See, area-wise, that stable makes sense. I think it just needs to get sort of an overhang. What do you think? You could put trapdoors to open shutters either side of... Yeah, true. That gives the idea you can shut it all. Iron looks good in that fence and makes sense. Iron to keep baddies away. Yeah, exactly. And it was literally to keep the baddies away. That was the thing. Oh, they're all going to sleep. That's so, so cute. I think I'm just going to sort of... yeah, you get sort of a copy us from there. Can we keep working, or do we get a lot of spawns? I think what I... Oops. Will do is place a teleporter here, so we don't have to constantly run back and forth. But make a daytime. I do have 1 spare, right? Yeah, I do. So this is going to be the T of temp. And then to home. So. And I can also bring a little bit more... do I need wood more? I don't know if I can look in my inventory. We will wait. I like it with just the bottom fence in the window. As the way it is now, or do you mean even lower, Gerald? Let me see. So there's just stuff that I don't need on me. Oh, I did get some more fishies, by the way. Oof, I don't know here. I got stuff new here too. But I don't know which one anymore. Might have been this one and that one. I'm just trying to show you what I did catch. And I got a snapjaw. And I've got this tang, and I did get a rare salmon. Those I can remember that are new. Those 3 we had. This is new. And there's something new here too, but I can't fully remember. Must have been... This is a full row now, so... Maybe they're the clownfish? I don't know anymore. They must... But it's funny if you get fish and you quick stack and you notice that there are certain fish that don't quick stack. Because then you know you've got something new. Fishing is something interesting. Seriously, that's... I would close the front off either side so they can shelter from the wind, then leave the middle 3. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So the outer sides at the front, close those off, and then leave the rest open as one open barn. I meant by removing the upper fence in the stall windows, or can they escape like that? I don't know, but then it would not make a closed off situation, right? And it feels like you've forgotten to put something in, I think. The legendary fish, they're 30. I've got, what, how many did I have now? 5? Let me check. Yeah, 5. So there's 25 to go. Great minds think alike. You know it. Absolutely true. What did I say I have to bring over now then? Because now I do have the roofing. It's never going to be enough, that I know. But to bring it over to then realize that it might be enough is also a bit stupid. I don't know what I've forgotten. No, we can easily go back. Torch, can you please get out? There you go. Put it on T. So. Okay. And then what you mean too is... I don't have to need these. I hope. Is this side... And then this side, and I bet, yeah, that they will stand then in front of that closed off section. It's just how it works. They will have such a big gap to go in and then and be like, no, we want to go in here. Just like real life, that happens too. There it happens too, I wanted to say. Should get rid of these, by the way, because it's confusing. You can go. So. Yes, storm shutters on the sides of the windows. Let me see. I did make some trapdoors already. I made the ones from the oak tree. Did I not make them? I thought I did. Oh, I thought I did. I'm lying. Not on purpose. Let me take all this. Sorry. This depends on how my roof is going. I honestly have no idea just yet. I want to try to keep keep it as low as possible. We will need these probably later. But I do have wood, so I can make. Then we can see if we like that. Those. Strange, because I really thought I made them. We open a chest later on and it turns out I've got a whole pile there. Do you think that that looks better? I am not super convinced, if I'm totally honest. What do you think? I don't think that looks so good. Maybe I need to do it with other trapdoors then. I think we left it here open too, didn't we? Let me check. I thought I did use I did use trapdoors there. The top window, see that? That's where I did it. Let me see. Because I wanted to recreate that too, so I let me check. Let me check if I do that corner and so on, if it then still looks good, because it might just be too much. So we've got that. I do have blocks also here. There. Let me see. I actually really like what I did over there, so... And then we broke it again with this. And then I should put a planter there, which I don't have on me. But it's not the pickaxe, thank you. I think I like this better. I think it's too much. You like that? The all-consuming need to get all... It's true, though. It's true, but I honestly, I doubt. Because you lose the charm of the white plank. You lose the charm of the white plank. Let me first put all the details. You look so much like a sheep sometime. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. No, I know, but it does. It does. You're cute though. You are. I only got one of you, but it wasn't a second baby. Yet. Oh, how do we do that here? I don't know yet. We stick to... Oops. Because I like if you've got the letters. The letters do break that, because you can, of course, place another stairs or other color. And I've tried to place wooden stairs, and it just doesn't look good. You're actually a very strange horse, if I'm honest, with your your bent face. Oh, poor thing. I shouldn't say that. Typically the stalls can be fully closed from the outside, keep weather and pests out, but in the game it does look too busy in real life to close. Just roll to one side. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I forgot one stairs. I was looking very strange. I think this, honestly, I like more than also having those, because even if I make them from softwood, for example, Oh. Oh, didn't you make them with softwood? Did you make them with softwood planks? Then let me make... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Was that how you made them? Yeah, these. Because I like those too. Sorry? Oh, I thought it didn't make it. I don't want to have too many because even though I like them, it's not that I want to have like 20 of them. I think if you've got that on all the sides and you take all those white blocks away, I think you take the charm of the wall away, if I'm honest. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Because what I find so charming is that you've got that dark block, you've got that white block, which seems to have a bit of the brown. The more brown you put around it, the more brown it sort of seems to give. In it, in the blocks, like these lines. But if you then put something over there, then I think you make it too busy again. Because it's the same as the floor. I love these the basalt blocks, but I think the details in the ground, like so, you don't see the rest, so it doesn't really matter. Should be the lighter color. Oh yeah, that's why I did more. I remember now. Sometimes I will let this be because then it overgrows a little bit. But sometimes I'm not, just because so you don't have that. But I think just those gray nuances, the different ones, is what makes this build then playful, more different. Let me see. We do this for all here. There you go. Wait, no, I've made this wall 1 block too long. Tear it all down, start over. I have that. Or that you think you've thought it out so well, and then it turns out you needed it uneven, or the build needed to be even, and it makes it so that you need to change the rest of your build just to widen it a block or make it smaller. Oh yeah, I've been there. Then you want to your house, and that side needs to have double doors, so you need it even. But because you've got some walls, you made it so that it would turn out to be uneven. Oh, I've been there. Yeah. I've absolutely been there. Horrible if that happens. Can you make them so they open outwards like real shutters? Yeah, then I would probably have to do this, but I'm not convinced. I don't know if this falls. No. No. No, that's not what you mean. Let me see. They open up outwards like real shutters. How would you do that? The only thing that I can think of is that you place them on that block. And then they will, of course, flap open the other way. But you can't leave them open like I just had them now, because that also looks stupid. So, which, if you were to place them like so, yeah, you can't place them then closed, you know? They don't open. How do I do that? They don't open like so. It is that work. I even thought about having it above, but does that work anyway? I don't know if you can. Oh. Nah. I And it doesn't matter which one I will place there. I don't think I will like in whatever way they come. What about the main planks? Wat do you mean, Calamity Jane? What main planks? Place them on the inside? The shutters on the inside. Is there nothing else that we could place here? There's something that is not trapdoors. I'm trying to think. That doesn't make sense either, I think. What I don't like is you need 4. And what I don't like then is that it takes so much of the white away, which I like so much. That's the problem here. See what I mean? It's mismatching. And it doesn't matter which trapdoor I will have hanging there, because even if I do this one, let me get that one away so we don't have the colors right next to each other. That one honestly would do better color-wise than that one. Do you see? That one is a bit too... Yeah, what's the coloring? A bit too reddish, maybe? A bit too... That at least has got that beige and so on from there. I think if you do that on every window on either side, it will get so busy. And that's not going to work anyway. Because if I do that here, then I can't place them there. You need something like those roll curtains or something like that. My husband... Oh, that's for the chickens. Okay, chicken wings. Like spicy food. I think that's not going to be a main concern. What shall we do about the inside people? Do we want to have stable idea? Let me see. I need some. So for oops. Hello, can we? Thank you. Let me see. How would we do that? I think I would work with... I haven't thought this out, you know? Thought I was going to make an open area. Let me see. How can we play with this? You know what? I also would love to make those wood blocks. I would like that it's closed off on all sides, so you don't have that swirl. Oh, that's not fitting at all. It's almost green. You see that? That's weird. No, then it has to be wood. We could, once again, I need to peek. We could copy what we've got here for the side walls. It's very simplistic, eh? Oh yeah, I've got those blocks too. Ba-da-ba. Could always do toast tables, but it feels like punishment tables, you know, if you don't behave then. I do have other blocks for this. This was more to get an idea. This is absolutely an old, let me see, an option. Yeah, you would get, oops, come on. Oh, that's absolutely wrong. Yes. You would absolutely, let me see. that one. On the long one again. Let me see. This is not a success. I thought that was nicer looking, but I don't find it fitting. I don't have the gates on me, but imagine that there's gates there. Imagine. And then I think actually I should do the basalt block again. Same here. I just make one so we can see. And then I think I would not block that off. Oh. If they want to bite each other over it, then they can, you know, like that. And then gates here. Although that is dangerous to do that block. Because they can stand on it, I think. Nou ja, that's fantasy needed. Unless you don't have windows in every section. Yeah, exactly. I could take that away. I could. Depends what we're going to do here. I hate it later. Oof. Oof. Oh no. I used to love spicy food. I love. But what we could also do, by the way, is have stables in the corners. Not the way I have got them now, but going that way. So we do, let me see, I want to have a beam. That was to climb up. We have to redo that later. So then not here. And then this is also wrong. Let me see, then we would get this here. And then of course when there's gates, there's gates. Oh, one too many? Yes. Gates. I have 2 stables. Oh yeah, I was going to put them on blocks. You know, this idea. And then you've got this open. So you've got 4 stables. And then this has one big walk-in area. Would that make more sense? Or so many at the back or none at all? Ghost reflect. Oh my gosh. Foxy. No. What about open plan with hay on the floor? Yeah, exactly. That's how I saw it at first. But then we were playing with the ideas of, hey, what would it look like if you got some stables in? And that's what I'm trying to make or show. Like, do we like that more or just all open? I could also do 2 at the sides, or we could, for example, make an area where you were to store your stuff, which also makes sense, eh? Oh, I'm truly doubting. Let me first see, do I have... Yes, I do. Bum. Can I... Because this is another thing. This is always interesting. No. I should maybe not do the whole row. Because I don't know how I'm going to work with this line. As I said, I want to be a little bit careful with the height. Yeah, because then I could do windows. And if I then keep going with this low roof, you get that here too. Always lovely, the first block, seriously. Okay. We will... Can I place that one? I can. Okay, there we go. How can I make this as flat as that I can? I do have them on me. Almost correct. Almost. Let me see. It's 5. No. And then a flat. Oh. Maybe it needs a block. Just a thought. Oop. What block do I do? I don't have a plank. I don't have another plank, so I have to check. Boring. But what I shouldn't forget, can I place a block there against... Oh, that's a flat. Silly Billy. Need that one. Strange that you can't place that block with this big flat side against the block. That you need something under there. It's really strange. Because now I can place it. If I can reach that, yes. Oh no, I need to come out one more. Oh, come on. Would this give the right overhang is actually more the thought. And will the roof then look silly? That's acceptable. Especially if it comes to stick out. And then maybe with a short on the other side. I don't think I can do that then either, can I? Oh. That means that I have to work with an... That's strange that does not make a block. You see that? And also it looks strange. Because you get that sort of curl wave in there. In the barn we had the stables one on each side. Yeah, exactly. It's an option. You can have them on either side of a long barn, but you can also have them all in the back as a long row. And both work. But since we've got that closed off, it would also make sense if you've got the stables on either side. And we could leave them open, man. They don't have to have gates. They don't have to. It's the idea that they could be put in, and then we leave this open with maybe partially and sort of an hay ceiling, so no beam here then. And then you get a bit more an open plan in the middle. Two at side would not be a bad idea. That could be placed for medical. Yeah, exactly. For the idea that there is an option to put them to the side or put them in a stable, because nevertheless, if you've got animals like that, sometimes they need taken care of for whatever reason. They could be ill, they could be why you have to or protect them or the rest of your animals from them. Fancy white one. I think that's fine. That looks fine. And maybe I should just stop. Maybe I should just, if it hangs over to this side, maybe. And I think I will leave 2 stables on the side. We're going to make a daytime. No hanky panky with. Can I get in? Thank you. With bad animals. Did I stand in my bed? Did I see that, or did I see that wrong? Okay. Okay, let me see. Now we need to make a whole scaffolding going around to be able to do the roof. Let me see. I need these. Why? I did not see I was that damaged. Was that from the wolves? Must have been. Nothing a fish can't cure. That I have, rather than all the spiciness that's been offered here. Let me see. Let me put some more on so we get to see if I'm going right here. As I said, I want to keep it really simple. Some barns just are that simple. And I like those. I do. Oh, no. See, this is pointless, this. Only have to take away 14, but it's fine. We've got it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, what does it look like? Ouch, now. That's a weird gap, though. See that? What we maybe have to do... Let me see. I'm so used to that my X is on slot number 2 that I constantly press the wrong button. Is that correct? Yeah, what if we do this? And then... make it wider that way. Does it then feel supported? And boring. I'm not sure if I like that. But there's such a strange gap there. How did I let that stick over here then? Because I also went over there. Oh, that's already different because I did that. Yeah, we could make a small slope. We could. You get a total different corner. See that if you do this? That's so different. And then you don't have that silly gap. I probably still have that gap because I'm going to come out even a bit more. So no, we can't. I'm talking rubbish. See, you think you make a simpler barn? And then it never turns out more simple. It's not how it works. Let me see. I could just put a plank there. Boom. That's also silly. See that? I think the windows need to come down. It doesn't look good. Oh, eh. Okay. Something to stand on. Come on. Can I get my stuff? Thank you. And does it then look better if we do it here? Let me see. No, I don't want to have more windows. I was doubting, but I think if we do this, it makes more sense. And I also need to put the stairs upside down there. I love the fact that you never use ladders to get down. I just jump off. As long as and even if I break my ankles, I've got fish for that. Do you do that then? I always, if I do normally this and when I'm really trying to figure something out, so not like we're doing now, I usually just make scaffolding and I make sure that it's 4 high so I can climb up. And then the rest is just, I think you can jump. I don't know how many. You can jump so many blocks before you really hurt yourself. It's amazing. I wish that was the truth in real life. Seriously. Do I have stairs upside down on me? No, eh? No. Okay, then we will wait. I see what I mean with that gap, but I think I just have to put a wooden plank in there. Because that looks silly. And then here... I would love more Quebec paintings, but I don't have them. We could... to close that off. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. And then we put this one back. Just like this. Let me see. Let me see there. See, I do use ladders. I only don't come down on them. That's better. And then those trapdoors on those ends, and I could even... then I can't use them there. That looks stupid. Now I think I want to use them on the ends. I think I like that more. Yeah, and I need a full block for there anyway. And then we need some stairs over there. So then that will line go more round than this now, huh? With the it's constantly doing this and that doesn't look good either. But I think this side is already good. So let's try to get... And me making all these different roof typings, we only need 2. Can I... Oh. This is always so nice and difficult. Because somehow, even though they perfectly connect. It is sometimes very hard to get them in the right spot, especially the little flat square ones. Let me see. But if it's got a roof, the building already looks so different. Let me... There. Yeah, that one. I have to do that from there. Unless I already copy what I've got here. Ooh. So that's 2, then we're getting Windows 5. That's the wrong button, yes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there. And then on top of the... And then in the middle. Is that the middle? That looks like the middle. That's the middle. No, I won't have enough, that's for sure. Oh, can I not? Really? That's what I mean. You have to place a temporary block and then you can... There. Let me put that one there. There. Boop. No, I will first do one side. Because I will not have enough, and it will be so nice if it looks closed off on one side if I can. Wrong one? Yes. On one side. You know, make a real YouTuber build. Hopefully tomatoes will do better than last year. Anything will grow better than last year. Boy. But if I see how quickly spring is hitting here, then I wonder if the summer will be good, because that usually also means that the summer is a bit or extreme or mixed up, you know, like wet and well. Tomatoes can be really finicky sometimes, especially if you've got certain types of tomatoes. If the weather isn't stable, then poof, they split open or they are dry when you pick them, even though they look good on the outside. But there's nothing nicer than getting your own harvest. My goodness. Can't wait till I can do that again. Missed that. Look at that. I don't even have enough for half a roof. Oh, but that does look... Sorry, that does look good, though. I think that area, what we now have got open, should stay open. You see that? And the roof shouldn't be higher. Otherwise, it's going to be an immense build. We had struggles with garden... Yeah, exactly. My dad planted his tomatoes in the same kind of containers with the same dirt as I did. He harvested so many, I didn't get a single one. How is that possible then? I assume you live close by because you take care of your father, right? So I watched a lot of YouTubes about gardening. Nothing better than gardening. Gardening is perfect. Do I... There. 30 for that's not gonna be enough. How many did I have? So many. Ah, no. Dang it. You can make them out of planks, eh? I have that all the time. I just assume that it stays where I was busy. And that's not the case. Oh, come on. Why did it go to the slabs now then? Did I click that? Oh, I clicked above. Yeah, that's my fault, most likely. So. My plants never grew and never produced anything. Have you ever tried to take a tomato that you like, a tomato that you like, and just cut a slice out of there, a good slice, and just chop that into soil, or actually on top of soil, tiny bit over it? You will be amazed how much you can get harvest of that. And then you can get the tomato you like. I saw not so long ago someone, what did he do now? Who bought something from one of those fatty chains? Something that doesn't rot even if you let it just sit there. I took the tomato out. It was covered in the mayo and whatever goop. Put that in the soil and he did get a harvest out of that slice. And that was interesting, because I thought, now it would surprise me, since the rest of the products that they make there is bad. Oh, I actually feel a lot for... I struggle always with these little flat ones. See, that's what I mean. That's... And I don't know where to point to get them there where I want them. We do live really close by. I have no idea why he grew and mine didn't. The only thing we could figure is I got my plants from a different place than he did. Yeah, that can be. That can absolutely be. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, but that's not nice then. Then the quality of the plants wasn't good. Oh, I'm out of... Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter because we need to chop it anyway, but... Out of those. Doesn't matter, we've got more. There, now we can put them on. Thank you. So. Can we... Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Can now easily get there. Before we take this beam under us also away, because that one needs to go too. Yeah, so that far. Okay. We will get there. Maybe first do the bottom row and then we can... Oh, this is not the easiest side. Gardening's finicky like that. I have a small lemon tree in my window and it's grown a few lemons, but they always end up drying out before becoming... Oh, it's already a miracle that you've got one growing, Mooncalf. That's not easy. That's the same as those little orange trees that you sometimes have. A friend of mine managed to always get something off. It's not really orange because that doesn't work, but it's edible. It's nice. Oh, get there. Come on. There. One last one. Yeah. This should be a little bit easier because we go to the right. She says. She feels. I wonder if the horses will ever be in here, even if I place them in. I think they will all walk out. They always go to those corners. I'm gonna have to rewatch tomorrow. My dogs are watching it at home right now, and you've been playing in my purse. Everyone, where's that noise coming from? It's only me. Oh, I do have enough, right? Oh, I can so imagine that. Mama Moon going through the city and then me blabbing away in her purse. A lack of pollination. Tomatoes are... Tomatoes don't need a reason to fail. If you get them, it's nice, but if you don't... Ah, that was quite okay. Look, I've got only 8 left over. We should be... Does this make sense? Let me also make... Oh, I've got slabs now. You know what? I can't do anything with those. Do that. There. I don't want to do that there, though. Yeah, that's a good one. What do we do with this? I could... Let me get some wooden stairs. I don't know if that's nice, but we... Why are... See now? Oh, you... Dang it. Why? Oh, stop. What the heck? That does not make sense. Come on. Yeah, no, that's how you lose your cows. How can you stop this now, then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they killed one. No, they killed more. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. Do they jump over the fence? Do I need to make that higher? Is that what this problem is? Do they spawn inside? So in other words, can't you have... So that's your answer. I think it was Mooncalf who asked. Yeah, they kill. What are you restless about then? I feel like I need to make the fence higher or... One sideways, third from end? Did I miss something? Got a little bit distracted. Where did you say? The third from end. Where just flipping work? I don't see where you mean. Third from end. Flat parts of the roof is sideways. How do you see that? You see that maybe from the top. Oh yeah, okay. I don't think we would have seen it in the middle, but I will change it. There. All the others are the same way? Yeah, they are. Okay. You can come in. You might better come in. It's lovely weather again out here. It's flying up there somewhere, but that's fine. Happens to see when you put it up. No, I don't think we would have seen it anymore at all, do you think? But the thought that one would be flipped around makes me want to change it. So let me see. I do need more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wrong one. That is with planks, eh? Okay, let me... So I can't forget. I know it's a detail, but I think it makes the difference. There. Oh yeah, and the slabs. Slabs and stairs. I also don't have stairs. But then also, do I want that with this? To keep going? And then with... So maybe instead of doing it with wood, because you won't see that, which might be an advantage or not. Let me first put this one away. Here. Don't disappear home. Okay. The back is actually the one that needs the breaking. Why did I do that here? See that I'm missing this. Do I then wanna... and then do that with wood? Or... And now oh, that's the wrong way. I can see. See, but now my uneven bites me up the bum. Because this is not gonna work unless I give this a hole. But that doesn't look good either. That's too much. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. I thought maybe that needs something underneath, but that's not going to look nice. Get that one away. Let's put those just on either, and then... Stairs. Yeah, no, I didn't have those. I had this. There. I don't even know. What do you think? Does this need... I think it might be too much. I do wonder what happens if I put wooden stairs underneath. I don't think I've supported this at all, right? I think I left this... Oh, you can't compare this. Because this is a total different situation. Okay. Let me see. 5 spaces, stair, half slab. But it's not 5. It's 4 in between. Unless I ignore the pole. That's the problem. Then the uneven comes and bites me. That's what I meant. Let me see. I need those. I wanted to make some wooden stairs. Let me just make a few so I can first check. It's going to get dark again. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless we do this. Can we see this? Does that... Eh? See, I can clearly see. Does that work? Because it is... It should work. Can't you turn around, you dingus? Let me see. There. If I leave those logs sticking out, then I think I need more trapdoors. Just to break that a little bit. Oh, you can't see anything. I don't think that that's going to look... okay, let's first go home. I don't think that that's going to work because you get a stairs at this height and a stair at that height. And then they sort of bite each other there where it's actually then not connecting. Oh, up. Up. Unless I take that beam away, then I can bring the stairs up. I have to check. I actually... Let me see. Can we see? Nah, that's not gonna look good. I can, of course, not do stairs at all. And just slabs, but I'm not sure if that's going to... with wood, you know? It's a bit narrow here in the back. Oh. But that might work. And then let me make 2 trapdoors. What do you think, people? You had 5 spaces there, yeah. Would have worked with uneven. I thought it is handy if I've got it even in between. I thought. To create the same situation as I had on the other barn. But yeah, for something like this, you want it uneven again. But I needed this for... Oh yeah, then I need... I don't want to make... I just want to have a tiny area where I can see it. Let me see. Because if we put those on... Do you think we need to give it a small overhang with flat maybe? Or, oh. Or will that look silly? Is it now for... because of the trapdoor? Oh, I find that sometimes so hard to place, eh? There. I feel tiny. What do you think, people? Do we make the tiny little overhang? It sticks just a little bit more out than what we're creating at the back wall? I'm not sure if it makes that difference. Full concentration to get them to not move the mouse. Oh, no. There. This makes more sense, right? And if we then... Oh, that does work. Okay. And then, of course, on the whole row. So let me do one more. Then you also get rid of that little gap. I actually like this, I think. Not those, these then. What do you think, people? Does this work? Need 3 more then for this side. And the other side I don't know. Bzzzt. Oh, I already had one. Oh, shoot. All this time I did not have to press R and then... There. Looks good, yeah. I think that this is the only thing that I can do that. So I need 3 planks. Oh, and then I need 3 trapdoors. I wish we could look from a little bit further away, but... I think it finishes the roofline better. Like it? I'm back? What do you think, Calamity Jane? I did place a slab there, and we did do a flat roofing to make it stick out a little bit more. Can we see that from the side? Like so. And just to break that up a little bit and to give this a little bit more depth. And then these are going on top. I actually think that this looks good. It makes it finished and fuller than... You like that? Yeah? Then we leave this. All ready for what the others of course said, because I... You just number so many who said, yeah, that's working. The only thing that I might get trouble with is the lanterns. Because you can't hang anything on a half slab. Okay. We'll figure that one out after. Get those all away, and then we do twice with... No, not here. All away, and then here's twice grass, just because there's bushes. Just because I say so. You know, this is a bit more the corner that's in the dark, so that's got more grass. How would it be in real life? Well, like so. There, there. And then we do the stairs. Or maybe on the corners. To break it a bit. Thank you. Oh, we need a plant. No, we don't need a planter on this corner. Unless I make the fence slightly wider out. Because otherwise I can't pass here anymore. And that's how I did this. This was exactly on the corner. Let me see. If we do this... I need to convince myself that... Oh, here's going to be totally different. Run all the way around. Was not needed, but I did it anyway. Then I do need the stairs for here, and I hope I can reach. Can I? There. Maybe that one. Like so? See, that's immediately different, eh? Can I need a few more, though. It looks like the right-hand side is getting lifted up. Do you see that? That's how I'm standing, but like we're lifting the roof. I'm not convinced about that sticking over from a distance, but from close by, I think it is needed to have a little bit more to say there, because from here it's gone. It just looks from a certain angle really strange. No, I need a few more stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, I think. plus the other side. Probably not enough. I always forget sides, always. Yeah, like so. See what I mean? It feels like it's lifted up. I like the idea of using things like letters and trapdoors as decoration. I think it breaks it a little bit, you see? It just adds another color of wood on top of wood. And I think it breaks it nicely. And it's the same as those trapdoors. I think it looks good if you use them on the ends. I still don't think that having trapdoors around, even though the concept makes sense to have shutters around for stable. But maybe it would have worked if I had the setup different. And since I wanted to sort of copy there, what we've got over there, I don't think it works. But if you make a long stable and you do just some in the middle, for example, then you could come away with it. But I would lose too much of the white, which I think is needed. And then we've got this too. I think we should continue with the darker. Oh, what do we do here then? What do we do? Oh, almost. Almost. What? What's the difference? Oh, I've been very lucky. You see that? There's a gap. What do we do here? Do I go with a full log? As in, it's a big overhang. Yeah, maybe. Oh, and a broken roof. But since it's a big overhang, you might want to have the feeling that it's properly supported. Better than a plank. And since it doesn't matter if it's a log or a plank. Oh, ouch. How I found out. Like so. There. And then we do this. And then the lighting. Oh, that's going to be something. And I just realized I didn't make the flooring like we've got over there, which I really like. Well, what do we do with this? Do we want to keep these bowls? Or do we open up? We could. Oh, do I have dirt? Yes, I do. Roof. And there. This feels more logical, maybe? Yes? No? I really do want your input. I think that this I do want it. It's like a command. That's not what I meant. I really would love your input. Please. Maybe that's too much. Oh, didn't we have those beams from the tree? No, I don't have those on me, and they're also not in the chest. Let me see. These. Don't know how many I've got. Need 4, eh? That's doable. What about a post instead of a log? Yeah, these. I was going. That's why I said I think that's too massive. I was considering it because I can imagine that it is a heavy part that's hanging over there, but it has to also look good, and that it doesn't. I think it doesn't. I could. Nah, I don't want them here either. So what if we then have that? Why do I always... I'm always short. I somehow always am short. These are just a bit thicker than the other ones. Oh, that makes more sense, right? And you can... Unless I go even further out, but I'm not sure if that looks nice. Because then I could put... Let me do a tiny bit. Can I... So we do the same on the other side as on the other side. Then this pole is coming here, and then we could, for example, do this. What do you think, people? This feels so solid, and then you've got that little lip sticking out, which seems so detached. Do you see that? So if I were to do that, I'm afraid I have to... I shouldn't need food. I don't have enough space. That's my problem. You see that? The suffering is real. I like... sorry. Stone block under the post. Yeah, exactly. Coming along so nicely, you think, Mooncalf? That's a shame, that you then have to... That looks like one of those dog toys. Do I say that correctly? Toys for your dog? Those bones, you know, where they can have that in the mouth, and then those big... So if you have to tilt your head to see what I mean. I'm not not convinced. But all I was thinking was, like, if we didn't do this... then it might look more solid than... I'm not convinced yet. I'm trying to... Didn't I have stairs? Oh, come on. Oh, here. I don't know. Oh, let me up, please. I don't like that. I don't like the stairs. And that block is only because I can't do it with half slab. Because then that doesn't connect, so... Let me see. Oh, this is strange. That does work. That does work with the full block, just on the outside. This it, you little... I know you're... We have to find you a friend. We really do. You're alone. You can play with the horses. Oh, no. God. I do think that little lip is what makes this a little bit nicer, don't you think? So this one. And it does need a slab underneath. Just not convinced about the blocks, but I don't see yet. Oh. What would look the best? Maybe use the posts along the top instead of the slabs? I don't have that many and I can't make them. This is all I've got. Looks like he's got him, yeah, like a little bandit. You look cute. You do. He's got a prowling lip. What you meant was like do this, but I don't have that many. That would work. No, it doesn't fill it up. Do you see that? It places it underneath. What I was trying to get rid of is that thin line. It's a bandit. He looks so cute. So alone. Go have a look. Come on. Looks sad, I think. I want to hug him or yeah. That's what I mean. And then especially because his little... Hi. Can I pet you? I need my empty hand. There you go. Can only do that once. He went straight through me. I wish that if I were to find another one that you could really make them play together, that would be so cute. You know, just like these falls. I mean, they're there, but they're not interacting. It would be amazing if that was a possibility. Building inspector, yeah, exactly. Jeez, and I thought I made all these slabs for nothing. I'm going to tell you, we need to make more. But this looks really solid, I find. I am not convinced about this part. Maybe I'm just, because I'm with my nose right on top of it, maybe... This needs some stone outing anyway, so that can stay. Slabs. $20 should bring me to the other side, right? Sorry. Let me see. Oh, and then that... Why? There. And then we do one there, and then these there. Let me see, how can I think I might continue because this is wide enough. So if we do it like so, I think that looks good. The overhang feels really supported, really solid, really unifold high. It looks very Australian style. Does it? I'm making it up as we go along. Seriously. I have had a rough idea and that's it. Oh, you see that? Do you think we need to do more? I don't understand that. Why for one block it's going okay and then the next one it turns? Strange. Does that look better? I like the front open. Yeah, me too. I'm happy that I did that. But I will make the stables to the side because I feel like that makes sense if you've got that. And then maybe we need to make a ladder that goes up onto an... Oh, maybe I leave this beam then. How did we have that? I would love it if I could just make sort of a floating... How did I do that here? This is also floating. I love that one. That... I don't know what it's called. And that's... It's... Yeah, does that make sense that it floats? Not really, but... And we could do that too, by the way, with the lanterns. And then we can put some hay on top. And I actually like just the open... look at that. Move the hay bales a bit so that if you come out of here, that you can see that. And then over there, sort of where the hay bales should go. And no fuss. Maybe we can make them cart with hay here in front of. As in, you bring a cart over from there. There's the real storage. And I think I don't want to go any higher than this. I think having this open makes it look better. It will get a ceiling with... do I have... I've got 12. I hope I've got more. Oh, because I think I make that specific... I don't know what it's called. That specific... Let me see, people. Was it this? No. Did it come out of a plank, maybe? No. What do I have there, then? I have to chop one. I thought we made it out of oak, but maybe not. These. Oh, it is. Crude platforms. Crude. Oh. I like these a lot. Find them so fitting. Crude, that's the softwood again, right? Put slabs on the ends to match the front. Might make the side look better. That's what I did there. Because that's got already an... Is that what you mean, Gerald? Because I got that extra layer of slabs there now. Well, partially that is. Let me see. So we did it out of this one. That's how I always end up with all sorts of stuff. Too many things. Do I need the oak logs? No, I don't. So I need to make planks. Oh, I forgot about these. Those are the new ones. Now, yeah, we've got those now. Maybe I have to make a plank to be able to make... Crude stool. There. Hang on, I can't make that with the logs. No. No, I'm not overlooking. Okay, so that means that I need it like so, and then we... So, there. Wherever they are. 40. That's not enough, but it will give us an idea. My gosh, the weather. It is so dark. Maybe we have to maybe we have to hang up some lights first. I can put a torch here though. Did I have loose ones? Yes, I do. My goodness. There. You there. And I need some light. We need to see. Can we see? No. This one. This one has a roof thing. Which way do I want them to go? Like so, I guess. Oof. Finicky. Crouch. There, and then... think we're going to sleep soon because my goodness, I don't even know if they go all the right direction. And then that needs to continue. And I think if I do it lower, then they will be on this plank. I think that's too low. No, it needs to be higher. Okay, sleepy, sleepy, sleep. Run, run, run. Ouch. Now we can take some more softwood logs too. So we can make more of those, because my goodness, that's at half that half the build. That's a lot. A lot. Do I have the logs here? I've got enough. Again, cowweed. My gosh. There, boom. Can we dump something else? Yeah, we can dump those trapdoors. I'm not going to use those. Do I have other ones, or do I have... Oh, here, I've got loads of planks. See that? And here, slabs. I've got 7 more platforms. These are the normal beams, so... I was looking at... Now I've got these now. There. Let's just finish it with that, because otherwise I have to redo all the others, and I don't wanna. And this also gives me the option to hang lanterns down, which might be a good option to do soon, because my goodness, it's dark. So then for here, I want to do it half. There. And then I think I'm going to take this beam away. Which then makes it so that this goes the other way. This doesn't have a beam anyway. There. Because I think you then get to see the openness of the build more than when you've got this beam blocking it. Or not? Let me see. Here the same. Oh, too low? Yes. There. And then here. Yeah. And then I want to have these, and then in the middle, I forgot to check again the blocks that need to go in the floor. Silly. Let me see. Do we need these still? I don't think so. Need a few more of those. On the good side, on this side. There. Yeah, we need to pick up the lights. We can see something. I can just dangle them from the top and maybe have to... Oh. You know, I might put an oak beam at the very top. Oh no, not... Oh, not the roof collapsed? What? It didn't collapse, did it? Don't scare me. Imagine that it... Oh, imagine that that's the thing. No. Where is... There. What did I say now? Oh, I want to take this one. Because I think if we just go with a slightly darker lights... That was the main reason. Lights. I actually like it. I think it is. It looks sturdy. Let me also finish this. Oh, that must be me tilting it the wrong way or something. Very, very solid. Love it. And then here, this is this should be doable. And now I wish I hadn't taken away my beam. So that means that I first need to do my floor. Shoot. Oh my gosh. I've got to make those blocks. That's sweet, Mama Moon. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. No, we needed the planks. That's why I brought them. And then we can do 100. And then I put the floor in, and then I will do the beam, and then we can hang up the lights, and then we can see something. Oh my gosh, people. I wasn't going to build a big barn. Remember that? Look at your CI. On Twitch. Welcome. What do you think, people? If we do this half? Really until the beam, sorry, this pole. I think that's big enough, right? Or maybe even stay one within. Then we've got it 4 deep. I hope I've got it on the right height, though, if I'm totally honest. It will look better once there is hay on top. I think I'm going to stick with oh. with 4 instead of 5. And then if we do, let me see, this one. I do like that color difference. From a bigger distance, it's very subtle, but it combines with the windows, with the other details. And I think always that looks really good. And if we've got some hay on top of here, it will also look very different. Yeah, that's a lot better. So if we then... Where do we start? Oh, apparently there. It's not where I wanted to start, but it's fine. Oh, I love these lights. I really, really do. And then... Oh. You see that? Shoot. Ow. Here. That was my temporary block for fixing the roof. Not a big exactly. That's what I said. It's always... I then think like, I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to make... And then it turns out still very big. So it's... I am doing good. Thank you so very much. And I'm very happy that you're doing good. You're very welcome. We're trying to make a barn. And it was going to be a small barn, but it's big again. But I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm loving it. Why? Oh, yeah. I think it also makes sense for the amount of animals that we've got to have it this many. Maybe we need to do it like so. Normally my pickaxe is on slot number 2. We probably have to do with other lights too, but we could play a little bit. Let me see. I want to do the same then on this side, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Because if they're going to proceed that we are going to be able to put things on fire, I might have to reconsider all my torches everywhere. Because I will set fire to the whole barns, all of them. Does it need to be that strict thinking about it? Maybe it does. That's one, and then we do this one on two. Okay. So it's not all the same, or does that look stupid? It looks like a wave. I don't like that. It's silly. Oh shit, we can't get up here anymore. Hang on. That's one thing though. I do think that we need... Am I out of letters? I am. Why don't I just put the workbench close by? No idea. Is there farming decorations? We have to look for decorations indeed soon. I want to make that big card that we can make in the farmer's workbench. I want to have a few crops growing in here. I want to have some grass changing into the leafy ones and then grow the crops in there. We need to plant the apple trees, so there's still a lot to do. I hope we can get crates, pots, and robes. Maybe. I don't have a mummy, so yeah, we could probably change that out. It's fire spray. No. I do hope. I don't know why I'm here anymore. Shoot, why was I here? I can't remember. But I do hope they give us the option to turn it off if we don't want it. That's absolutely a wish, you know, like, because my gosh, I love the torches, I do. But if they set fire to everything constantly, then they will be gone very quickly. Now, what was I doing? Dear word. Letters. Oh, and now you're going to... Oh, I want to say, and now you're going to tell me that I need to go back? Because I don't have the wood on me. That's gates. That's not what I wanted. Where's my letters? Here. So, because if we then... one is enough, right, to get up? Oh, I don't think we can. No, it has to be here. That's too low. That's too low, so I need to change this. Thank you. We have to do it here. Oh, that wasn't thought through. I thought it breaks the back wall a little bit. There. So if we can we get easily up then? Yeah, see, we can just stand here. Okay. Then... Oh, did I have that? That one I hang up here? Guess I have to do that again then. Yeah, I have to have something there because it's too dark. Unless... No, you can't hang them up there. Oh, oi, 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 oi. You can have them there though. And I could also do them here, which maybe... Oh, I thought I could there. Maybe stops the horses from climbing over. Wishful thinking. Because they stand on that corner of the block and then they're out. So here, and I do want to have stone there. Do the same here. There we go. There. Yeah, I think that like so also lights it up quite a bit more. The only thing there, huh? think I should... Oh. Should do the same on this side. There. Now we've got gates. Let me not forget those either. Hello? Horse that big? The gate is that? Yeah, they will stay behind it. Although horses are quite kind, if I'm totally honest. If you see that, if you put just a wire out, if you taught your horses that hurts it, that there can be power on. And then even if there's a wire very low on knee height and they still stay behind it. Well, my horses did. Maybe I just had very good, sweet horses. I don't know. She always stood behind it. Like, I can't get out. No, you're right. It's nice and bright already, right? Good, I'm back. I'm happy you're back. I hope you enjoy. D5 shadows high. Wooden beams attached to the ceiling blocks so that you would... But I think, you mean here, eh? We only have got a 2-block gap. See, I bang my head. That's why I think we're quite okay. What I can always do is a cheeky light here somewhere behind a hay bale or something. I think that will work. Imagine that you have got a horse stable and it's only like too high. and where the hay bales are, eh? Oh my gosh, where would you go with all the food? I think it's getting quite close. I know I keep repeating, but I do love those Quebec lanterns the most. I find them so cute. And now I need to get the blocks, which I still didn't bring. Oh my goodness, I've got far too much stuff on me. For all this, and I honestly am a little bit like, what do we do? We could go the outside. Let me think. We could, of course... This needs to be... Let me first do the front bit, just so I can get a bit of an idea of... If you step in there, eh? You little one. Oh, there. That can overgrow a little bit, which makes sense. If we were to do... And then we slowly make it a bit muddy, mixed with stone outside to more muddy on the inside. You've got a weird nose. You really do. Look at that. I think he walked into something. It's not nice. I know. I'm so sorry. It looks really good. Yeah. I find this still a little bit odd. Really like a dog toy. It's stiff. It's very stiff. And I have no idea. Or maybe we can put some ivy down there. Maybe that... I need inventory space and I need dirt blocks because we need to start placing that. And I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff. Do we really need this still? I don't think so. Will I regret it? Probably. Probably. Stones, dirt. Let me see. That I don't need. I'm not convinced about those. And now I've got too many. Like it does it on purpose. I will take those because I don't know if we need more holes. I need to get rid of that. I do have some. The dry mud, I think, is the one that mixes oddly. The only thing that I do need to do is... I've got wet. I do need to get rid of the grass outside and put stone all over, because I don't want the grass to grow back inside. So I'm also going... Oh, but I'm taking dirt out. So no, that's not thought through. I want to say I need dirt. That's not grass. That's the wrong meat chest here. What else do we need? That needled soil is quite nice. Hay? Don't I have hay? Hang on. Ivy? I've got. Fine. Wall ivy. What's the difference? I know I made some. You know... Hey. Yeah, see? Can always make more later. I do have that leafy block. I do want to have a little bit more needled soil. That one, I think, spreads so nicely. I hope I'm right. That's enough. Yeah. What about gravel and hay cover on the floor? I ran into a wall. Sorry, I'm just lurking. I'm happy that you're lurking. And honestly, I'm happy that you're chatting. Thank you so very much. It's always nice to see, you know, when people are there watching and hopefully enjoying themselves. So it's nice to see you. I really mean that. And if you've got any advice or tips, please drop them in there, because I like other people's ideas and try to take them with me. Gravel, Calamity Jane, while I go along. So please feel free. Please share. If you have anything. Gravel, I will take a few. So we can mix and match, but I will first have to dig. This is going to be a stiff line, but later on I will change that. But I need to have a bit of an idea, you know? Well, let's first do this very... Oh, I said I needed to change this too. But that means I still can. Yeah, because that's a stable. I can leave that grassy if I put cobble under here. How far do I have to do that? Cobble there. I just like sometimes if there's that little bit of grass sticking out, as I said. Oh. So I don't want to have cobblestone everywhere. That was stone. I know. There. Let me see. Yeah, because if I then change this inside, then the grass doesn't creep back in. I had to do that in the other barn too. This shouldn't do it. But that one needs stone. Let me see. No, because that won't grow grass because of the block that's on top of it. See, there it already goes. That goes so fast. Okay, they all need to be... And now I will need to go back home, I see, for cobblestone. I forgot that one. So, There. Let me see. I could have dumped all this. Because I need normal dirt. This is the block that doesn't spread so easily. And then the wet patches. Maybe I should get rid of one more row just in case it crawls over again. It's a shame. I like that little flower there somehow. Doesn't make sense because that doesn't grow. That doesn't grow in a stable, but still, you know, it looks cute. And then they always got a wet corner. That's just how it works. Oh, yeah, I did have the right one. Okay. Because what I need to be careful with is this one. This one looks... Oh, that's going to be dirt. Maybe... Well, I can never clean the stables, you see that? I do. And this is then a mare. That's also not a stallion. I want to say stallion always has got the wet spot in the middle. This one piece a little less. I'm making it up as we go. There. Oops. Oh, it's always difficult. Maybe what if we put some... I don't think that will look good because that feels like... We can... Let's try one stable. That really gives you the idea that you never clean your stable, you know? I thought for a floor area, would the vine carpet from the last step looks... Oh, we could try. It's a shame we can't just bring that workbench over. Because then you can... If you then forget something, you can make it. Is there a layer, a hay layer? It looks good. Thank you so very much. We soon have to sleep. I will dig this out and then we can have a look. I will probably have to delete some dirt anyway. And take some cobblestone. I can't forget that either. Because I've got more cobblestone. Plenty of cobblestone. Then that I have the basalt cobble. So, did we forget a block outside? I think we did. There. I'm such a habit rabbit. Oh, no. What am I digging there now? Hang on. Must be under here. I thought I was digging out in the out and open, but... I can't. If there's stone under here, it's fine. Let me see. What would also be really nice is if you could make stuff like hay racks and really water areas for horses that are safe, you know, like what we try to do well, what I tried to do outside with that little stream that I said, like, it's dangerous because the little ones drown in it. But if you could put that in, it makes it so more realistic. And I shouldn't complain because they already put so much in. And we just started, so. But then again, it's not complaining, it's just thinking out loud, like, hey, I would like that. There's also a dry grass block on the last step of the dry grass. What? Oh, leafy soil. It's something else. Doesn't even sound the same. I will have a proper look. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, see, I need some more cobble too. So to go around there, and I actually want to dig this out because I only need a little bit of dirt back. I do hope we can make something else because I don't think it will look nice if we've got hay on the top and hay also on the floor, you know? It needs to have another color. Using the shovel help a lot with digging dirt. Yeah, I know. Then I have to go back again. I constantly forget something. So it's just laziness and not constantly having to run back home. That's the only reason. So, let me see. That's got one layer, but it should be stopped by the blocks inside. Okay, we should have... They're all sleeping, you see that? Little dingleberries. It is nice and dark now. So maybe this is an idea? Because that's a full beam now. Oh, hey, hang on. And it doesn't have ladders. Did I do that? No, I did do it there. Okay. I was thinking maybe we can, now that it's a little bit darker, immediately have an idea of lights. I wonder if indeed the rope is better. But now we do this. The rope might indeed look better than the chains. There. I'm always short on space, always. Yeah, before we get more animals killed just because it's dark. Nope. Oops. Stop. There. Yeah, I will check. I will check what we've got here. But we always wish for more. I think they're putting 400. Yeah, they have 500 blocks. As far as I know, but I could be mistaken. Theirs for now are for creative mode, but then they will also be added to our game, and that's incredible. That there's no other words. I mean, they're doing such a good job, and I'm absolutely not complaining. But it's always that one wish more, you know, like you come across something and you're like, oh, maybe. Just another maybe. Just one more. Planks. I don't think I'm going to use those. I've got too much cobblestone. Cobblestone that I do want to have. Yeah, I was run out. Okay. And then I need to get rid of some dirt. If I've got 100 blocks, it should be fine. Do I need the gate still? I don't think so. Oh. Oh. Redwood. Got too much stuff, I'm telling you. Yeah, you can have no. We were going to check, what was it now again? Last tab of the farmer's workbench for a dry cross block. That's normal, that's the leafy. Dry cross. Hello. Wet, gravel, moss, blue moss. Yellow moss, red moss. Did you not say a dry cross block? Yeah, dry cross block. I don't see it. Or am I looking over it? And you were talking about these, eh? Let's do 5, then we can see. I don't see the dry grass block. Hay, grass, leafy soil. This I will need more of, I think. I like that one the best, actually, for a stable. Dry grass, green moss, gravel, wet grass. Dark green moss block, blue moss block, yellow, red. I don't see it, just flipping work. Hay layer, and the hay layer I also don't see, or do you see it? We can try to see what this does. I can try that already here, thinking about it. Oh, that's really a... it... No! Oh, nice. So if you do it wrong... But what else did we say? Going back to work. Thank you so very much for joining in. It's really appreciated. And have a good time at work. People, what else do we try out? Because I don't see any... That's mod. This is all not. Did you book it from here? No, you did not. Dang it, it's from downstairs then. No. Nothing in flooring or something. Oh, I wonder if you could use that over a torch in a hole. We can. I will try. I've got it dug out now, so we can try. That would be funny, because then that would... It probably will, because it is the bottom bit of a next block, so... The dry grass may be higher level. In my game, dry grass block is... Oh, ouch, is the 7th row. Yeah, I'm on tier 7. We still need to pick up... Eh? When did we get these? When did we get these? I can upgrade the bench. I've not chopped a tree. God. Where did I get these then from? Okay, upgrade. Well, I'm highest level now. So did we pick up last time then in the desert? No, can't be. In a chest. I always pick all the blocks up, so yeah, it could absolutely be, but I'm actually baffled. What? Could we upgrade this all the time already? All evening? You say, by the way, 7th row in the last step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got moss there. Try cross. What? I don't have it. I think my workbench is faulty. I think that's the problem. When did we pick that up then? But that means that we now can also... I've now got a palm sapling. Okay, I have no idea. I don't see it just flipping work. Oh, I need to use the teleporter. Otherwise we will never get home. There. Okay, let me see. I first want torch. Let me try the torch idea. Because if we've got the torch then here, do we get... Oh no! I don't think it wants to place over. I'm trying. I don't think it wants to. Now, that's another broken. I don't like this anyway, because it looks a little bit silly. But what I do wonder is if I've got a dirt block and I do this and I then do that. Yeah, then it also breaks. So no, I don't think that's gonna work. It would be nice. You are now in a new patch. I have 10 level bench and don't have all the new saplings like you do. Oh, maybe that's it? I'm level 8 and it's fully upgraded. You're level 10. Maybe break your... Oh, maybe don't break your chest. Maybe keep the workbench since you've got blocks that I don't have. And then place another one and then see if you... if you get the same saplings as I do. This I don't know about, but my cobblestone. Let's first give this a layer. And then we can start randomly placing the floor. I'm still baffled about the... We must have picked that up when we were in the desert then. That was it? Are we round? Yeah, that's not gonna grow. Okay. So that means that we can now nilly-willy do this again. Does that crawl up? Trying to always do it differently. It's not easy. I think I already said that before, but there is a Minecraft mod. The name just flips out, but it's got a trowel, and if you have that in your hotbar together with the blocks, if you use the trowel, just start mixing all the blocks up. It's amazing. It works so well. And that's something that I would love here too. Because I'm so bad at this. This is always so hard, I think, to get the good mixture of the blocks, you know? Like, okay, let me see. Now I have to be very careful. So I'm first going to make sure that the grass doesn't come this way. And then later on we will mix this in together. Oh, did I see? Yes, I did. That one was... yeah. So there and there. No. See immediately. Oh, that means... oof, that's very quickly placing them. Oh, dang. No. Yeah, because these all color. These are very small patches that don't go over, so I have to have bigger patches of those. That's what you get in your hurry. Because as soon as the block is on top, it should not do this anymore. Otherwise I have to take the whole layer under there also away. So I think here I've got, yeah, see here the grass doesn't go up. So as soon as the whole floor is in, it's fine. Okay, then we first do, this is the mud. Don't want to have too much mud. She says as she's got a whole puddle there now. I want more of those. You know what? I will try to. And then take it away if I've got enough days. Oh, I can't take it away. What am I saying? This I also wish that you could chop the block away that you misplace and that they stay the way you have them. I would really like that. I want a dry patch here if I can. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't turn green. Maybe if I'm quick enough. Dang, that was fast. Okay, let's see. Does that make sense? A bit? It's always difficult to do that right. Try with lantern instead of torch? Try what with lantern instead of torch? Oh, the crack. Yeah, okay, I understand now. There. It looks like that one is sticking out. No. No, I can't. Oh my goodness. Stroll too far. Okay, now I've got one left. Oh shoot, I forgot a bit. Even if you were to place more, I don't think that that's going to look good. Words are difficult. They absolutely are. They can absolutely be really difficult sometimes. And now I have to make the mix. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, we... Oh, no. Where we... We'll do this. I hate that I have to be so quick. Seriously. where that just flows a little bit over into each other. No. There. Oh, gosh. Hi. And I think if you mix this a little bit in, that sort of mixes in without, that maybe looks good. Why don't you go inside? I need a little bit more gravel, that's for sure. Oh, no, that's in the farmer's bench. Yeah, bummer, indeed. It would be so nice because you could make such secret lit up areas that way. I totally understand. That hidden light is usually very good. I don't know how many I need. Gravel, 30. Did I need anything else? That wagon, where do we make that wagon again? Oh, and I need planters. I've got planters though. Planters. Somewhere. We need 4. I want to have on each corner. But looks good, you see that? I think. Also in the right place. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's always so exciting when you start a stream and you're like, oh, what the heck am I gonna do? Because I really have no clue. It's really made up as we go along. But if it then turns out to be something, then I'm always happy, you know, like, hey, I pulled it off. It's it's really absolutely a relief. There. No. Okay. Habit rabbit I am. Seriously. Let me see. Here. Maybe less wet in the corner then. We could have done with planters here too, you see that? Maybe I will place them there and I'll put the other ones later in. Because I think that this looks better. And I do, oh, not on me, in the chest I do have some seeds. I think it's lettuce for the horses. Oh, we also still need to put the apple trees in. It needs to get a bit more in here. Maybe this one too. I don't think I should do a lot more because then you're only making it too much. You start to think about what you're doing. Let's do 2 in for only this row. That's gonna break. Oh. I've got 1 left. You. Like so. And then maybe we put some bushes here later. You have to go. What do you think, people? Did I forget anything? Oh, the hay on top. Just a thought. Stuck. I fell off. I absolutely did. That doesn't matter, eh? If you put them sideways or up, or... Why do I do one there? That's not needed. Made up in the fly is a good way to be creative, just with start. Yeah, that's usually how I work. I find it so... I wish I had... I keep saying this, I know that, but I find it so hard if I see other people who could just have that big idea completely thought out, what goes where, and so on. I don't have that. I just don't. I've never had, and I don't think I ever will. I just don't have that. But I have sort of an idea of what I want to do. Very, very basic, very... And then it turns out still different because I said I wasn't going to make a big barn. Now, hello. So it's still changed. This is just how I work. Oh, that could actually be a good idea, to not have it everywhere, like there's a gap. I think we need to harvest soon because there's not a lot of hay. You see that? Yeah, like so. That makes more sense than what I've got over there. You see that? Sorry? Did he fall asleep on top of it? What you doing? He doesn't know yet. The crafting hammer should... Oh yeah, that's true. That's absolutely... I forgot about the hammer. I do have one. Oh, there's going to be a copy of the other side, I think, now. Maybe then make a bigger gap here. I think like so. It's still too stiff, you see that? I sort of copied. No. And then in the pissy corner, they're getting food. Nice. No, there's nothing that you could put this on. There's another rack or... No, there's not. I've got the hammer at home, but indeed we could play a little bit with that. To give some blocks even another, because I do need to go more around too. Honey, are you sleeping up there? What are you doing? I wanna poof it. Poof? Not poof. I wanna put. If I do that one, then you will fall, and then we do that one. There you go. You're eating. I'm so sorry. You will get it back. I will just move it a little bit. Oh, I was always scared that I whack him. Because when we were there, it was nice if we could see the barn. So I think if I want that hay, I need to have it sort of here. I think. It looks amazing. You're always... I'm always happy when I have something done. That's the honest truth. I'm always happy if my rough idea turns out to be... What am I doing here? To look like something. I find it difficult to... Let's look like a stairs. You see that? Especially to have blocks random and like that flooring. I would love a tool that helps me out a little bit. I do want to actually, before we put the ivy on, I want to put these in. Oh, I did have leaves. Did prepare. That's to feed them. Did they deserve it? I can't say that. Creativeness isn't just something you just have. It's something you need to train and cultivate. Experimenting with interesting builds like this is a great... Yeah, exactly. And as I said, how many times I did something and I took it down and then did something else again and then, oh man, so many times, so many. It's not exaggerated. I took more down, I think, than that stayed left behind. Oh, that's nearly in a row. I don't want that. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I really am. That's the wrong button. I just realized we also got this. So maybe do a bit leafy. But I've taken down so much. If I think back about Grounded, where I actually for the first time started showing and what I did, man, you don't want to know how many times my tree out, even the spider downstairs was complaining. Wolf spider, I mean. Yeah, I made many fails. But I don't mind. I don't mind having to redo things. I don't. Just try. And then if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, then try again. Rather that than in real life, right? Where you try and you just don't get there. That's something else. You usually don't get always the chance to redo that. And what I like so much about this block, although I might want to have some letters also in here. Boom. What I like so much about this block, if you just do it randomly in the middle. What do I have now? The crop will just grow and it looks like it's naturally there. I love that about this block. I really do. I see that I do need lights here too, by the way. Two next to each other. Why not? There. Let me see. Trees are in. Oh, and then we've got this stuff. And I was thinking about this. Does that work? Not there. No. Oh, this doesn't break. So what if we... It's too stiff, huh? Maybe? Is that too much? What do you think? Do the same here? Oh, on the top of my leafy. Oh, no. I don't know why I sometimes struggle to place those kind of things on top of each other. Because in principle, it just allows you to place them on top. Just like so. How far do I have it here? Next to the letter? So there. I don't know if that's nice, but it breaks the coloring a little bit. So maybe we need some mushrooms and stuff too. I want us to go to sleep again because my goodness. I have some space. But mushroom, if we do some of these colored ones. Red glowing. Red. Yeah, why not? Why not? Then maybe with these? Where do I live? Here. There we go. If someone shows their build and makes it look effortless, chances are they've worked for hours to make it so first. Yeah, maybe. I always you can see builders and they I don't know if they're telling the truth, if I'm totally honest. I don't know. You always hope that they do. Oh, you can't plant these? Yeah, you can. Look. Oh, that also gives it a little bit of light. You see that? Oh, that's cute. Now, only have to be careful because the lettuce is, of course, a very low crop. Oh, that is. I have to be careful. I have to check. I do like that leafy floor, though. I might change that out. If you don't go away. Oh. No, don't eat it. Honestly, I think it needs to be that leafy. Sorry. Oh, the bushes are floating. How many blocks do I have before I... Oh, 46. Okay. Did they take some of the speed away of the tools? Sometimes feels like it's slower, but maybe I'm wrong. You love that? Yeah, you do? I actually also like that, especially the red one. That red then in front of that intense green bush, I think looks really good. But as I said, this block also does absolutely the trick. I'm in love with this block. It's perfect. No, get out of there, you little dingus. How can I place my... Quick. Now I think it looks better because it's on a... No, don't eat it. On a maybe do 2 here, like so. With the brown one. And then it needs... Oh, do they also go... I don't know if this looks nice. I'm going to try. No, don't eat it. Are we going okay? Oh, I wish I could make that grow faster. Seriously. So? What do we think? And animals are some of the best ways to grow random plants. Plus, I can remember, like, oh, that's what they eat. That was the main reason. I don't mean that a YouTuber builder is lying per se. No, I know. I just mean that when they show off their design, even it looks effortless. Yeah, true. Absolutely. I just always hope that if they say that they just plop it like, oh, I have no idea, and then that's true. Now I can tell you this is absolutely true because I somehow don't have that. Not in real life either, by the way. But if I see something, then I know if I like it or not. I love it. Yeah, I'm actually, I like this a lot. I think it looks good. I think this works. This works. And then I don't know the full difference with this. Oh. Oh. Maybe? That could work. Yeah, here I need to do a little bit more, but I do still want to think about that side, though. Here, then. Because what we... Oh, I also have never... Oh, I dumped my stairs. Okay, just pretend... just pretend there's stairs there. I didn't never place them, and I even said that I need to do the other side too, and then so there's going to be stairs. Would it look stupid if it comes in front of the window? Probably. No. No, actually not. And then you have to find the thin balance between what's enough and what's too much. Which I always... No, that's not good. Okay, so that's why they made that. You have to start with the white one. What's the other one then? What's this then? Ah. Maybe cute, but not here. Okay, let's try one, but then... Like the plants are growing out of... I don't see those sides, it's fine. I actually don't think I should add more here, because I think if I add more, it's going to get cluttery, you know, like... Or not. Some of the folks just have amazing builds. I don't know which build you mean there, but it's incredible. Some just... I don't have that, but it's fine. As I said, I truly don't mind having to redo things. I don't. I found it a little bit... The only thing that I found is a little bit difficult when I had to do it on camera. Then I was like, oh boy. Because you want to do it right, you know? That's... Does that work here, or is this stupid? Like... Oh, you can't do one there? Huh? Why can I... I can't get one on there, but I accidentally doubled this one. Do I like it? I don't know. I don't think that ivy is something that works here. Look. Did I break it now? No, I did not. That little bit of green inside, I do like. Like the leaves on the building, I do that in my builds. Yeah, exactly. You like it? Yeah. These are very nice, and doing them on the fly is awesome. Much more than I can do. I'm baffled with what could maybe, but I don't know if I wanna. What could maybe do is a little bit of dots of grass, but maybe not. I actually think that we're there, if I'm honest. I think there's only one thing that I want to do. Come on, I've petted you. You have to now do me a favor. Do I bang my head? Oof. Look at this. Do me a favor and he's running out. Should have built the barn on the other side. Yeah, you're welcome. Always misunderstood. I'm telling you. I'm not saying a word. Didn't I have any more lanterns? Yeah, I did here. Because maybe like so here. It's just a tiny bit dark. I'm pretty happy with this. I am. Barns are notorious for vines and ivy. Can be. Yes, get some toss of grass would look good. Yeah, that's what I think too. Just some here and there. I don't have that, huh? I do have my one little flower. Hey, it grew here. Why don't you go inside then? I made you a whole barn. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty, right? Go in. Come on. Have a look. Yeah, thanks. I don't know if I've got grass left, but we can check. Where would I have that? Here. Mushrooms. I don't want to have more. I don't want to have more mushrooms, is what I tried to say. I've got some. Sharp grass. Sharp grass. That's too dark. I don't think I like that. Maybe I've got 2 ferns. And a nettle. In the back. Oh yeah, you betcha. In the back. That's so fitting. That's so fitting. Like here. That's grass. I knew that. You know, always that behind the barns where you just are like, ouch. That looks a dark fern or not? It does. Oh, it looks also very small. Very small. And I will have to get rid of all the extra mushrooms because I don't want that. I'm normally always so fanatic in getting that grass away because I really don't like it. I don't. But some situations just ask for a little bit of grass. Are we there, you think? He's just walking. And yes, the torches, of course, need to go. But hey, we didn't need it a bit. Oh, it's going to thunder again. What the heck? I know. I think we're there, people. It's good for the apple trees, that's for sure. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I really am. It's a shame the horses will never be inside. They won't. Open all the same way, all inwards. Yes, they are. I'm happy with this. I am. We could maybe do 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5. Just to bring that light a little bit here. that mod is horrible. Seriously. I think we were successful. What do you think? Such a great build? Yeah. In Tennessee, the vines would crawl up and over the roof because, yeah, but I don't think we can do that on this roof. Besides, I love my yellow roof. I'm not even sure if you can replace them. Oof. Oh my gosh, come on with the weather. I like that side very much. I really do. And that one is less, but I think that should be because they can't be the same. People, I'm going to quit. 10 out of 10. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm also very happy. I just wish the goats then. Can we get the goats in? Or are they also so stubborn? Hi. Come on, do me a favor. I worked so hard. Look. Look what I made you. Otherwise I'll lock you up. No, go outside. Go in your corner. Just over every block that you can find, please. Shoot. Apple trees are growing. Horses are not happy. Goats are not happy. I am happy. And the only thing that I maybe later on do, but I want to look at him go. Go, go, go. It's not scary. You can do it. Come on, get in. It will be no. Is that little bit of water, and that might actually be looking good if we fold that sort of around there. But I will have to think about how I'm going to do that, because I also need to do something with the light. Because if during the night, if there's constantly those mobs and they're attacking my cows and my horses and my goats, then I'm not going to be very happy. Because I honestly sometimes I'll come back and then all the cows have gone again. Then all I've got is the calves, and it's just yeah, it's getting a little bit annoying sometimes. Luckily, they don't spawn far away, but yeah, losing them is just not fun. You know, if you then come back, you see all that cow meat everywhere. That's nah. So I don't want to have that with my horses too, but I do need to think about something, and I don't want to have everywhere those um, um, lights with those beehives. I can do them here, and I think I will also do them around the apple trees because I find that fitting. But otherwise, we will just have to. I have to make, of course, an opening there, just like I've got on that side, but then one that makes sense. That if you come out of the barn, that you can walk in. So I have to come up with something like that, where then you can, of course, make a lot of light. Maybe then make sort of a path that goes towards the barn. So there's still little details, but the main one was for me tonight to give them a place where they're never going to live. And I was successful. Yeah, they are a pain. Oh my gosh, I once had those kind of vines crawling in my house. I did not know at the time. So I had that ivy growing, and it looked so good against my farm. That cost a lot of money. Once you have to then pull them out, they grow in the cement. Horrible things. Since then, I'm not so much in love. Here, it's fine. Here, I don't care, because it will never really crawl into blocks and therefore destroy half you build. Luckily. People, I'm super happy. I really am. Moran puts his nose in the corner of it. If they're drawn back to the... I have no idea. But why would the horses? The horses spawned there, so... Or wherever they spawned. Here in the back, I don't know anymore. I feel like they always go. But the cows, on the other hand, don't do it. They're on top of the hay bales and totally distracted by the hay. So, I don't know. Yes, another great build. Thank you so very much. Build your fence up too high. It's the only way to stop it. Yeah, I think I have to. I don't know if they spawn inside or outside. That's the only thing. Barn is charming. Thank you so very much, people. What kills the animal? Oh, yeah, I did. If you watch this, if you're going to watch this back, you can see that I had wolves spawning during the night. Where we were here, and they were after the cows. I saw all of a sudden all the bars, and one cow got killed. But I've had it before. Then I didn't see the kill, but I found the meat. So, but we had it during the stream. If you look back, if you're going to look back, look a bit early, and then you see. People, I'm going to call this a night, and I'm actually I'm happy with what we made together. I really am. Even though, as I said, they will never use it. The idea is there that they can, and I should not get another written complaint anymore from the animals. The chickens might complain still, but that's something that we can do soon. I did make a post, but I do want to point it out now during the stream so I can't forget. As from next week, we're going to swap the agenda a little bit around. I am going to, I will still be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we're going to do Enshrouded on Monday and Friday. I want to finish that game, and I will continue working in this world on Wednesdays, because I just love continuing and get this done and get this without doing anything. I I don't think I'm going to add mods. I'm still in doubt if I do some little mods like a clock, like what you've got just flipping work with the trees, that we can make some other foods and that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll eventually do that. So I want to continue on those Wednesdays to finish what the base game has got to offer. This world stays. So even if we take a break, if there's a proper amount of being added of content, if there's a proper amount of content being added by Hytale devs, then we can jump back to this game, figure out what they've done, try it out, play it. So this world is actually a sort forever world, even though I don't really like that term, but it sort of is. I've put a lot of effort in this work, in this world. I've dug out a lot. As you know, one day I will recreate this world, and then we will go to this area and look what it looked like, to then jump immediately over to what we already have gotten so far. And I think that will be more shocking than that I can even realize. But that's something that I want to do in the future. But just know, so Monday and Friday will then be Enshrouded days. On Wednesday will stay the Hytale days until there is no more content for us. But we still got quite a few things to do. Do also remember that as from this weekend, my clock will go an hour forward. So please keep that in mind. Even though my time doesn't change, it will change for you. I'm going an hour forward. I'm going to CEST summertime. So do keep that in mind. If you want to know the hows and whats, please join my Discord. I will put a link in the description after the stream, so you can read it. It will be a top comment. You can also always find it on my homepage. There are all the more important links. So if there's then something going on or a change or whatever, you can always find the info there. But I will also always make a community post. So always go to my homepage at least to know, like, hey, where is she? Or hey, shouldn't she be here? And then, you have to wait a little bit longer, or all of a sudden I have already streamed because the time had changed the other way around. Just know I will always inform you, as long as I, of course, can. I have to be capable of doing so. So I'm not restarting. You mean Enshrouded? No, we're continuing where we left off. I said back then I put the game on hold because Grounded 2 came with a proper update. And I always said if Grounded 2 comes out with an update, it's just, unfortunately, no, not unfortunately, that's saying wrong. I love Hytale, I love Enshrouded, I love to play all those kind of games. But somehow when I do Grounded or Grounded 2, then I'm getting pushed out. Somehow YouTube has me connected to Grounded, maybe. So for me, it is in that way a very important step. If I want or not, it's my only way to grow. Plus, of course, the help that I'm getting from you guys by sharing my channel, my streams, stopping, liking, all that kind of stuff. If I do something else than that, it's being held back. It's not being pushed out. And I've noticed that Hytale is something that under my Grounded 2 subscribers amount is not a game that's known or liked, or so YouTube throws my streams out, but does that under the ones that are subbed already to my channel. And by the numbers you can see that most of my subs are not into Hytale, which is totally fine, don't get me wrong. But therefore then YouTube thinks, oh no, this is not an interesting stream, and therefore they don't push me out to a bigger pool of other people. So instead of pushing me out to people that are Hytale fans, or that doesn't happen so easily with a small channel. And that's a rule I don't make up. That's just a rule that is in existence and that I can't bend in any way. So that's why I say the only way, if my streams for Enshrouded, for Hytale, or for ever other game then gets seen, is if the people that do find me want to push my streams out to other people. So like, hey, I've seen that grandma and she's oh, she's quite okay. You should watch. That's the way that I grow. That's the only way for me to grow. Um so I'm going back. I'm going back to Enshrouded the way we left it. We were building an incredibly cozy. I've been in yesterday, I think it was, um, a Hobbit hole, and it's amazing. Honestly, I saw my kitchen again, and I really, really hope you want to join me there too. Just have a look, because it's also absolutely a lot of exploring, a lot of building, and especially the building in Enshrouded is incredible. I've never ever had a game where you could build into such detail as there. So I hope you want to join me there too. That was a long answer, wasn't it? I'm very good at that. I have to watch the old videos. Yeah, a little bit, but we can see you. That's a nice thing with the streams. You can always jump in, and that's why I don't number them anymore because it's not needed. Um, People, what we're going to do Friday, I am actually thinking about the to do that I've got set out for us. I can tell you it's in the ice biome, and I can tell you that it's probably going to be a lot of deaths. But it could be very interesting. We now did 2 building streams, so I think a little bit of adventure, and of course go to the lava zone, because even though I did have the trees, I still would like a little bit more of those logs. I found the freaking tree, so I'm going to chop them down too. I think that that's what we're going to do this Friday. So for them, it is Hytale. It will be the normal time, so no jumping forward just yet. And I hope you want to join me there too. If you enjoyed my stream, as I already said, please consider sharing it with people that you know don't know me, so I get to meet new people and we spread the word and therefore the love, because it is absolutely my dream to grow on YouTube. I hope you really, really enjoyed enough to do that for me. Thank you if you can and want to. Of course, I'm going to thank my special channel members, Thomas Peter, Amazon Quacky Boy, Country Lady, Volps, Kirsty Smoko, Seacup, and Lilo for joining the Lucky Grannies Club. If you want to join the Lucky Granny Club too and want to support me and my channel, um, in the description box down below is a link, and for around $3 you can already join. So feel free if you want me to. But thank you so very much for being here, letting me do my thing, and create an amazing time together, because that's what I had. Hope to see you Friday. Just know how much I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I hope you want to join me then too. Bye bye.